No Oh, I can't tell you.
Every time Deacon Mallory sings, I remember those red 78s that the gospel choirs be on. Put on. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about because y'all let me go. You know what I'm talking about. Put that something down from 33 to 78. And every time they sing, I like that image in my head. So let me ask you this question. What coming out of, it's on the screen, 2 Samuel, chapter 23. Let me ask you this question. How many of us have had co-workers who thought they could do every job that was listed in the building? How many of us love working with them? I don't hear no answer. I think y'all might have been the one that was a co-worker that knew everything.
2 Samuel.
Man, another question. Have you ever had that co-worker who should have been a department head that refused to take the position but still worked as a department head? Even though the person that was getting paid as a department head kept going to them to get information, to get the task done, yet then taking a pats on the back. Did you like those people? Because they inspired you? There's something about folks who do a job and don't require a pat on the back. There's folks who love just working. There's things you recall with stories. People who come into your life and cause you to take pause about your own walk. So there are two people, because when you're a couple, you look for other couples to inspire and hold you up. Callie and I have friends, the Jeters, Corintha, and her husband, William. William and I made a bond, not because we were in church, because we first hollered, simplified. There's something about guys who are in the Marines. We understand how it is to be a devil dog, a leatherneck. We understand about the 16 weeks of boot camp. But then when we talked about God, our friendship was cemented. And usually when Callie has girlfriends, I limit my conversation with them because I don't want any issue coming out that her girlfriend talked to you or you spending too much time with her girlfriend. But Corintha is different. She is a mirror image times 2 of Callie. Now, in our relationship, Callie is the fighter. I'm the calm person. And William and Corintha, she's exactly the same thing. But I asked Callie about Corintha before. And the thing about her is she's going to tell you what it is to do her job, and then not only tell you she's going to do it. Corintha, I know you're listening, and I want to tell you I'm proud that you have been uprooted, moved to the management position because you deserved it years ago. She would complain about, man, they keep calling me and I'm not the boss. But you knew the job. But then when she talks to us, we're having a dinner with them. And for all the things that she's gone through, giving God the glory was always first on her list. I can call her sister because she should have been the sister I had all my life. She tells me about myself, will put me in check, and then threaten to whip me. And I probably think she can do it at 5'1". But in this story, we find that David had been talking in the 23rd chapter about the mighty men who were around him. Story goes that David was in the stronghold of the mountains outside of Bethlehem. And he made the comment that, oh, if I could have a drink of the water from the well that's in the south side of Bethlehem, it would soothe my soul. Story goes that 3 men out of his army decided to break the garrison of 10,000 men just to get the king a drink of water. We we sit here and thinking, no, that couldn't happen. But if you believe in a virgin birth, if you believe that a boat can float on the water for 40 days in heavy rain, if you believe that God created man and woman from the dirt, you should believe the stories in the Bible.
Amen.
If you still have questions that it couldn't happen, you are living today. The story goes that David got the water from the men and told them, I can't drink this, because if I drink this, I'll be drinking your blood, because you did this thing for me, and it's not about me. My life is all about God. The story says that David took the water and poured it into the dirt because he refused to be glorified for the people who were serving him, because they had lost the focus of God. Then into the 23rd chapter, it goes through the mighty men. But every list of the mighty men that's listed, they say none acquired honor among the first three. So we're down to the 20th verse, and it talks about Ben-Haniah. Ben-Haniah was a bad boy. His father was Jehoiada. His father was from the tribe of Judah, which means that Ben-Haniah came from a strong tribe. Judah meaning praise. But then we lean on Judah and it calls Jesus the Lion of Judah, which means he gave praise straight to God, moving through everything that was thrown upon him and still did what he had to do. Ben-Haniah was a bad boy because they say one day he decided to challenge two lions like me. Have you ever met somebody who looks so mean that you think they could whip 50 people? Well, these were the lion-like men. Scripture and history say that these men stood well above 6'2". There's not a lot of 6'2" brothers, I think, can be overtaken easily. Then the scripture said that Ben-Haniah went down and he slew an Egyptian who had a spear that looked like a weaver's beam. A weaver's beam was measured to be 2.5 to 3 inches thick, standing between 78 and 90 inches long. But on the end of the spear, you had a spearhead that weighed almost 13 pounds. So here it is, this guy's carrying a spear that's almost 7 foot long, with 15 pounds on the end. If you have ever swung a baseball bat that was heavy, too heavy on the end, it would cause you to strike out. If you ever played softball or baseball, you couldn't hand a good batter any bat. He'd stand up and he would say, I need my bat. Because he had tried that bat and proven his swing. Some days we stand up, get up, go to work, we have to pick up our own bats because we got to deal with certain things. We can't call on other folks to help us out because their bat just isn't adequate enough for us to get a full swing and head for the fences. Yeah. Now, if you ain't never played baseball, you don't know what I'm talking about, headed for the fences. That means you took that first pitch and you knocked it out the ball. Back in the day when I was really athletic and physically fit, I would get banned from softball teams because the first thing I did was go for the fence. Then they changed the rules because there was other brothers who were better than me. If you hit the ball over the fence, it was an automatic out. I said, okay, so I'm going to hit it at the fence. So I hit the fence and yeah, I'm gonna get to third base. But at this age now, after all these children I done carried, I probably could get to first base. So scripture tells us about Ben-Haniah having to look at the three, and then they said that Ben-Haniah was honorable among the 30 who David had chosen to be his lead army. But Ben-Haniah had a specific job. David made him captain over his bodyguard. If we read in the text says that Ben-Haniah decided to test his badness on a snowy day and jump down in a pit with a lion. Now, if we know anything about animals, food is rarely visible during a snowy day. So this man jumped down into a pit, which had to be more than 28 feet, because biology be able to jump out of the pit. So if he had this lion more than 28 feet down, there was only one person coming out that pit. What I'm trying to tell you, sometimes people can dig a pit for you to fall in. What you need to do is be prepared to deal with everything that somebody is trying to throw at you. When we walk this earth, we are not being successful because we choose not to be successful. In the moment when we are trying to be transitioned and there are storms coming in our life, we can make a decision either to fight the fight, do the job right, and get the promotion, or quit. Most people want to take the phrase, I was looking for a job when I came here, as if that makes you better than fighting the struggle that you're asking God to. Sometimes we ask God to bless us, but then we don't want to deal with the blessing because the blessing forces us to step down into the pit and deal with Satan head on. We are not making it because we are choosing the lesser of our greatest talent. We are choosing to give up before we stand up for our own sake. There's something in the situation that leads us to salvation. I'm not talking about spiritual salvation, I'm talking about physical salvation. There have been things that have fallen in our lives. We have lost loved ones, we have lost friends, and then we have lost jobs thinking our lives would end because they are not there, because that good paying job is not there. We give up because we lose our hope in ourselves. But then there's that conversation we had last month with Jesus. When we gave up on ourselves, we feel him come back. We feel him push us to keep going. But the only thing that stops us from going is our mouth. I don't want to go to church because those people in the church are hypocritical. But you'll pay $75 to go to a concert to be with some hypocritical folks who will dance and jig all night long and then say they love God. But there's no evidence of Christ in their life. They're stuck in the pit. Have you ever been in a situation where it feels like it was endless? Everything that you thought you could do ended up wrong?
All right. Yes, sir.
But then there comes that one person who gives you a call, and in the back of your mind before you pick up the phone, Lord, I really don't want to talk to you. But you answer anyway. But then when you answer, they give you the words that set you on fire, that makes you believe that you can do anything. Sometimes you have to have a friend. Sometimes you have to have a buddy that will not only fight for you, but fight with you. Sometimes you got to give up to get up. Sometimes you got to stop believing the lie and start leaning on the truth. There are certain professions and positions that we expect higher standards and behavior out of. There's an innate expectation of quality that quantifies a person to be in a position that they're in. I talked about Corinth, but I know her doggedness about her job and her family have been given over to God. And even when she's sick, she left us for dinner to go deal with issues at her job. She got the promotion because they trusted her. And I trust that God is still moving in her life. Missing her, just missing her, fussing at me, causes me to stand up. And to believe that whoever God puts in my life as my friend is going to meet me not at my standard, but at the standard he set in me. Sometimes we can't keep hanging on old friends that keep doing the same stuff year after year after year because they're not going to be any.
Yes, sir. Come on. Yes. We're going to preach now.
We talk about great running backs in pro football. We can look at Walter Payton. There'll never be another Walter Payton. There'll never be another Barry Bonds. Those people who played with them had gotten better because they walked and ran with them. There are those people who ran with Usain Bolt who are better because they trained.
Yes, sir.
That's right, man.
There are things that causes our situations to be different that will make us move a little better. There are things that happened in our past if we just research and find out what the situation was that caused them to move to salvation, then we would understand why black history is the way black history is. Jesse Owens in the 1932 Olympics was told that he could never beat an Aryan running. The situation looked gloom because he was always told, we are always told that blacks can never measure up. But then Jesse Owens and his younger brother decided to run in a 200-meter. Jesse took first, his brother took second. Sometimes the situation when folks tell you you are no good, you show up because you keep your mouth shut and you do what you have to. We just didn't come here on a boat without being knowledgeable. We came from kings and queens and scientists and doctors and scientists. We came here educated and ready to work. There's something about the situation that moves us to salvation. Just like Garrett Morgan, standing outside of a collapsed tunnel over in Lake Erie in 1905. Garrett decided to build a gas mask. He and his brother went into that tunnel and saved more than 17 firefighters. There's something about salvation to situation. Sarah Boone decided to reinvent the ironing board. She reinvented the ironing board so a woman could iron the sleeves of her dress and the body of her dress. Then there is Sarah Breedlove. She decided to make black hair care products because all of her hair falling out. We call her Madam C.J. Walker. Sometimes when your clothes ain't right and your hair ain't right, you just not looking good. And the situation won't lead you to salvation to enjoy the dinner party. There's something about the situation to salvation that Dr. Daniel Hale performed the first open heart surgery before 1900s. He was the first one to open a non-segregated hospital. Then there is Dr. Charles Drew. He designed a regular transfusion device that allowed blood to be transfused from one human to another. Not only did he do that, he stopped and decided to make a refrigeration system that would store blood. He stood on the scientific terms when the Red Cross told him black blood and white blood couldn't be stored together. But this brother decided to keep pushing, and his device and his ingenuity has been saving lives pre-World War II until today. There's something about the situation that goes to salvation when we look at Jesus, when we think that we can't breathe in a situation causing us to lose air. He's that doctor that will give us fresh air when we need. There's something about Jesus when we accept him as our Lord and Savior. These old clothes that he has given us will give us that long white robe. There's something about the situation to salvation when we look at Jesus and we think about how hard our heart has been. Our grandmama said that he was a heart fixer. When we call upon him, when we give him everything that is in us, he will fix our heart. He will lift our burdens. There's something about the blood that flows from Calvary. It not only washes away our sins, it will lift us up and cause us to reach out. There is nothing but the blood. If we look at Benaniah's story, not only was he the captain of David's guard, he set a standard that everybody who else worked with him had to protect the king's interests. We are called to be God's bodyguard. We are called to preach, to teach, and deliver the world to those who are struggling. There's something about the positions that we in, that we are not carrying out the duties. But we want to be blessed. I challenge